and her computer was crashing. Don't drop that on my computer for the love of God.
You have your torch.
Right now. Let's hit it.
The laptop is on fire.
Burn, baby, burn. Fire is fire. It's the one element. Oh, son of a. Oh. There is nothing happening. I want the truth to set me free. Also,
Happy New Year, everybody. Happy 2021.
I'm just imagining how that sounds in the mic right now. 2020 has been terrible.
You're going to start it without any hearing.
Since you now have no hearing on an audio podcast, to give you a good example, we just murdered a kitten in the mic, and that's what it sounds like. Don't try it, but that's just.
Oh, I was going to tell them they are lucky because we had these little snap firework things that we recorded like a whole podcast already.
Mm-hmm.
We've been at this like 2 hours. The file went corrupt and went out. So we are redoing this podcast, and we've shot off our fireworks already.
They didn't give me a weapon this time. But thank you for having me back again. I don't know why. I really don't. You keep bringing me back. I keep coming. I keep insulting people, and you keep bringing me back.
You're funny.
Here I am.
You're about the only one person that can pull me out of a bad mood. Because I'll tell you what, I was pissed. All these electronics issues, I was pissed.
I can believe it.
I'm like, oh, great. We're going to have to upgrade our computer. We're going to have to add more cameras.
And to the audio listeners, there's a difference on the desk. There's not an Apple laptop on the desk. There is now a Dell laptop on the desk.
Because Apple has failed us.
Again.
The Mac has let us down.
Not shocking.
And I am about to betray Apple. So mark my words. Listen to what I say, Apple, because I've about had it with you.
And just like a Joe Rogan feel, if you video audio listener were curious, the office looks like a Joe Rogan feel, so we decided to get high. No,
it is incense.
Yeah, well, we have some incense huffing up in here. But here's the funny thing: is you're not supposed to breathe this stuff in, so.
The little warning label over there advises not to inhale the smoke, otherwise you might feel a little funny.
We about to feel funny.
It's not like drugs, but we are in an enclosed room and it is filling with smoke. So we'll see if we feel funny.
Yeah, I'm betting we more than likely will. But how's Christmas?
Well, I have your full attention. I'm glad you could have joined me for this joyous occasion. I feel like I need to give a motivational speech or something. My Christmas was amazing. How was your Christmas?
It all started back in the day. I was raped by a gorilla. A gorilla grabbed me, guys. A gorilla held me down.
No, he's just trying to slap me.
I'm sorry, you're an idiot.
Yeah, so literally Patrick's like tackling him. Do not turn your back to Patrick, like, at all.
If you see an Oompa Loompa heading your way, just turn the other way. That's it. Just keep
He
your eye
says he's
on
got
him.
your back. Don't listen. So they're going at it, and then Mom comes
Okay,
out.
we're also going at it.
Well, one of them was going at it, and then Mom comes out with a container of lube. Did we lose our stump?
Maybe. Nope. Almost. Okay.
It looks a little lopsided right now.
Keep going with your story. There we go.
Yes. That looks hilarious. Anyway, so Mom comes out with lube, and I start laughing because I thought it was funny. What timing?
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't get it. She's like, lube. No, actually it was burn cream, I believe, because you burned off 2 or 3 layers of skin.
Okay, well, it wasn't that okay, there's now a tiny little burn mark on my finger because we made some homemade pizza that was fantastic.
It was. Minus the onions.
And shut
You
your
guys
mouth.
say that.
Okay, onions,
I love the pizza, though.
Onions are great. You're just.
They make me sick.
You make ogres sick.
Comment below if onions tear up your stomach.
Okay. My
Hey,
Christmas.
Once again, I have what's his name on my side.
What's his
Richard.
name?
Richard is on my side.
No,
with the
he's
onions.
not.
Yes, he is.
He's
and
not.
the sauces. Who else likes Christmas sauces? I can pull
You
him
only
in
say
to
that 'cause
back
he
me up
agrees
on
with
this.
you. Why is it the podcast I'm a part of always has someone who's like, oh yeah, they're the best now because they agree with me. I love having everyone around. And everyone's like, oh no, this is the best because this person agrees with me. When did that become a thing? When did I get thrown in the dark?
I don't know. One thing that's funny is this laptop. It looks like the laptop is on fire.
Burn, baby, burn. Only thing I ask is if our house catches fire, make it to where we have to get insurance to replace everything. Because, my laptop,
I know. Does it cover?
it's
Incense.
expensive. And I don't use it as much as I should ever since I built my PC. But, yeah, it's an expensive laptop. Almost $1,800 for the laptop.
For this?
Oh, yeah.
Holy moly! That's not as much as the Mac. We're looking at about $3,000 to $5,000 for a Mac, and I'm like, okay, that is the one time that he's talked me out of getting a Mac. Yeah, just.
Yeah, I saw no sucking action or nothing. At least I went, you just went.
I didn't inhale.
Just inhale. Just.
It is like so freaking smoky in here.
That just blew out the
I'm
mics.
losing oxygen.
Okay, you were saying.
Smells good. Smells smoky. Anyway, so Christmas. Let's. Did you guys have a good Christmas? Let me know how your Christmas went.
Let us know. Also, I don't like the fact I don't get nearly enough promotion to be on here.
What is your platform over there?
The one right now that we're trying to get going is Skull Hunter podcast, where we talk about gaming and tech and just kind of sit around and have some fun. But that's what we do over there. I don't need to promote several of my things all at once because James does that enough on our podcast.
See, one of those guys like at the end of the med commercials, like for a new prescription, may cause drowsiness, stomach discomfort, blindness.
That's actually all my content. Thank you. My gaming content, it's viewer discretion is advised. You might have heartaches, headaches, eye aches, and you may feel uncomfort, and you might end up throwing up later. And you
Sounds
might
like
get
a
the
fun
runs.
time.
We have fun. We have fun. But you know who also had fun, and I'm not pretending like I remember what we talked about 3 hours ago. Jake on Christmas, he seemed like he had a good time.
Jake has some sort of in with Santa.
Mm-hmm.
He does. Jake, you got to give us the connections because I lost count on how many gifts Jake had.
I don't
There
know
were
how many
piles.
gifts he had in total, but I can tell you this. He got like 10 to 11 things of Paw Patrol. I think Santa spoiled you this year.
I think so.
I like getting spoiled by Santa.
Well, I know. And somehow none of them were the same. Like, they were all different. I'm just like, what? I can't even go out and, like, buy him, like, SpongeBob or something like that for his birthday without seeing, like, he has this one in there and this one in there and this episode in here. No, all the Paw Patrols are like, oh, there's a new episode in every single one. It's like, oh, great, Jake, you lucky bastard.
Jake is Jordan's brother, and he is our biggest fan.
We're going to talk about Jake.
Who is this?
It's Jake from State Farm.
What are you wearing, Jake from State Farm?
Khakis.
It is not the insurance guy.
Jake from State Farm, what a great guy, but no.
It doesn't compare to our Jake.
I love Jordan Brittany.
He is our number one fan.
Yeah,
So huge shout out to Jake.
I'm going to give you this fedora when I'm done with it.
I think Jake could use a fedora.
It could look pretty cool. How bad was my hair?
Oh, it actually looks pretty good. Looks kind of like the wind tossed, thing.
Oh, I think I snapped my neck.
You almost had a Conan moment right there.
A
Like
cone?
what Conan O'Brien does with his hair.
All my hair is like compressed because I've been so. This is honestly 2020, especially for me. Brittany's been hitting us a lot towards the end of the year. I think it's because we were motivating others to try to do something for this year. But
Probably that's a secret. Focus on other people.
yeah, and we were focusing on other people, and then 2020 hit us in ways that we can't talk about. But one of the ways, so we tried recording the podcast, obviously, and her computer was crashing. We have a file that we can't open. We tried exporting and all that stuff. And if you're a genius with like corrupted files, please let us know. Let's do some research. We need the help trying to fix it. Don't drop that on my computer, for the love of God.
You have your torch.
Right now. Let's hit it.
I still may need it as a backup over the road.
It's made out of metal on the outside. It'll be fine. But
yeah, if somebody has programming,
yeah, if you're
knowledge
good
or
at
knows
like
how to-
uncorrupting files or whatever, please hit us up. But yeah, we spent the
need
last like 3 hours trying to figure out how to even get this set done, because it took us so long on her end to get OBS set up for just the microphones. And then we had to reset up the cameras, and then the camera cropping wasn't working out right. And then we had to reformat stuff. And then it turns out my computer can't even process the fact we're using one of the Logitechs.
one of the nice ones.
Yeah,
Several $100s. And here's what gets me is, you guys may not know, OBS is different for Mac versus computer, like regular computer. Totally different. Like the settings are different, like everything. Like they're hidden. Took us forever to find settings.
Yeah, Mac likes to hide stuff. They're like, oh, it looks clean and simple. And it's bullshit. It's just bull. It's just a bunch of bull. But that was one of the biggest issues we had, was it kept crashing on us, and we kept having problems. So it took us pretty much 3 days to get this set up on her computer. And so we had to try to crunch, because we're going out of town. We had to crunch and try to get everything hooked up in under 2 hours, so we can film this, so we can go make food, just so we can go to bed and wake up.
And by the way, we are driving through a winter storm tomorrow.
Oh yeah, we're gonna die.
I was saving that news.
And the worst part is we're going back to Arkansas.
Where they're going to have flooding tomorrow. We're going to go from flooding, ice, snow.
If you're a child or younger audience, cover your ears for
Life
5
of a
seconds,
driver.
starting now.
God.
We are fucked.
On the upside, we have some awesome heated windshield wipers to try on that truck.
Hey, another upside is we're sponsored by Anchor. I'm not gonna do that.
Don't even do it.
I'm not gonna do that. Buy a hat. I'm
You
not.
You did that so eloquently too. You're like a cat. Buy a hat.
Oh, I will mess some things up without a doubt. Without a doubt.